Well, good morning, guys. Welcome to the mountain. Domino, are you fired up? Are you fired up? Are you ready? It is go time here on the mountain, guys. I am leaving for Florida later on this evening. T-minus about 12 hours. So we need to get the truck hooked up to the trailer. I'm gonna back it up right over here. I've got to build a box for all of those rocks. Hey, I'm a poet and didn't know it. Come on. I'm gonna use some of the scraps that we had over here from siding the tiny house back there and just do a simple little box system. That way I don't have to worry about those big rocks falling out the trailer and all of that. I'm gonna use as much older stuff as I can, and these warp 2x4s right here, all those scrap pieces over there of the zip board. I think that'll work out real good. So need to get some tools. I need to get a battery pack over here because I'm gonna have to use the skill saw, and we'll get the box built. Then we need to take the forks off of Uber, put the grapple on, start loading these things, make sure that the weight is evenly distributed on the trailer, making it a nice pull all the way to Florida. It's about a 16.5-hour trip with no stops, so I'm thinking it's going to take us around 18 hours. We're driving it straight. Yeah, this venture is about to begin, guys. Let's get it. All right, guys, now that we got everything set up, we're gonna go ahead and make a little stub wall in the back here and in the front. We're gonna keep it stupid simple. I've already pulled a measurement for the overall length. That way it's 83 inches. So we're gonna need 4 boards for that, for the top and bottom plate. And then I'm gonna put a couple of the gussets in between right there, kind of frame it like a miniature wall, screw it down to the trailer. And then I will see if I need to put anything on the side. I'm planning on making it pretty much come to right here, right behind the axle, to the bar right in front of the axle right there. That way all of the weight is centered on the trailer. And I believe that I could put some of the bigger rocks on there and not really need to do the sidewall. But I might end up doing a sidewall anyways, just to help sturdy the walls. So if it does slide into it, it doesn't try to break the wall down. I won't know until I get started, but the first thing we need to do is get the 4 pieces at 83 inches cut, and then figure out how tall we want the stub wall. All right, so it's about 13 inches to the top of the rail there. Let's see what these drop pieces are. About 3 foot, a little over 3 foot. 3 foot 5/8, 3 foot 5/8, 3 foot 5/8, 3 foot 5/8. So basically what I'm going to do is go ahead and cut these in half, and it'll be a little bit taller than the actual rail, which I think will work out really well. Perfect. All right, let's lay out the rest of them. All right, so probably what we're gonna do is put one on each end, one on each end, one in the middle, and then we got 2 other ones to kind of space in there as well. So we'll probably put 4 on each one. That'll be plenty for what we're doing. Let's do 31. Do 28. All right, first one done. All we gotta do is put some zip board on it now. Let's go ahead and get this back one up and in place, and then we'll start cutting on the zip board. right, second frame's built. Now we just need to find some zip board that will work for this area. Cut two at one time. Oh no! That's a wrap, guys. This dog right here, a hunt. I still might end up putting a strap on the back and tying it to the sides just to kind of cinch it all together, but we'll see what it looks like when we get the rocks on there. Now what we need to do is get the forks off the tractor, get the grapple on, and let's start loading some rock. Alright, got the grapple on. Let's start loading up the rock, see how much we can get on this trailer.
Said I never could
All right, guys, we're making some progress. We're down to these last couple right here. So far, so good on the little box. I'm trying to distribute as much as I can evenly. I got a big one right over the axle and the two biggest ones I put right over the axles. I put some bigger ones on the side right here to block off this hole right here so I don't have to worry about that. And then now I'm filling in with some of the smaller ones. This next load will go over there in that empty spot, another one there, and then I'll start filling in back here towards the back of the axle. Trying to keep everything over the axle, not too far back so it gets back heavy, and not too far front so it gets tongue heavy. I want a nice even load all the way to Florida. Making some progress though. I think my brother's gonna be happy with this mother load of rock right here. Went ahead and took the grapple off, switched to forks. Mike's gonna need the forks for getting water for his animals here while I'm gone. Now that is a load of rock. Quite a bit. I'm happy with it. Once it bounces around a little bit and settles down, it'll be good to go. We're gonna go ahead and add a strap towards the middle right here and right there, just for extra security. And this load's ready to go to Florida. It looks like it's setting pretty level. Not too tongue heavy, not too back heavy. I think we're in there. That's a load, guys. That is a load. Well, the only thing I got left to do is pack my suitcase, take a shower, and wait for Anthony and Roxanne to get here to head to Tim's. I'll see y'all when we head out. All right, guys, I have quadruple checked, quadruple times quadruple checked everything. I believe we are good to go. Mr. Domino is looking all squeaky clean and all hyper. Domino got him a shower, didn't you, boy? Domino does so good with his baths. He doesn't move. He's like a statue. It's like he don't know what to do. He don't try to fight you or nothing. He just stays same place, big-eyed, and lets you do your thing, and then he's good. He'll do his rolling around and shaking and all of the other stuff. But he's cleaned up. Let me show you. I got it's the first time he's been in the new truck. I've been kind of holding off on it because he's rough on a vehicle. But I got a little throw cover on the back seat, and I even put a towel on the console because he likes to jump up on the console and ride beside me. And if it was just me and him, I'd have a towel on the front seat too because he likes to jump up there. He's not one that just stays in one spot. I'm gonna get some of those seat things because he loves to ride. But the trailer's there. These guys showed up. Y'all ready for an adventure?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ready.
Yes, I'm so ready.
Look at Midnight over there on Uber looking all majestic.
Yeah, she's been over there all the whole time we've been here.
Looks just like Sylvia.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. She's turned into quite the sweetheart.
She has.
Yeah, it took a lot of doing. A lot of time has been spent with her to get her to where she's at now.
Yeah.
It was the toughest battle I've had on Come On Mountain yet, for sure.
Yeah.
But she's came really after Ryder went missing. She started coming around. It's like she knew I was hurting.
Yeah.
And kind of, you know, I truly believe animals can feel that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? But we're about to get on the road, guys. We got to get this load of rock to Florida. We should get to Florida about 2 o'clock tomorrow. And it is 7 o'clock the night before. And we're driving straight. So that tells you what kind of journey we're about to end. Hold on. Y'all don't know we're going on a boat yet. We're also going on a cruise. So in that theory, we got a long trip that we're about to embark on.
Yes, we are.
Huh? We use some boat terms up in here. Yeah. So yes, we are going on a vacation. It'll be Country Road Cure. It'll be myself. It'll be, well, Tim's always on vacation, but Tim's going on another vacation.
A vacation from vacation.
From vacation. And then we also got White Rock coming with us and Pops.
Yeah.
That's right.
And speaking of Pops, if y'all missed the other video, got Pops an e-bike. He's been wanting one. We're gonna surprise him in Tampa with it. He's gonna be cruising the hood. Good stuff. All right, guys, let's get on the road.